What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of our Be a Pro Goalie career here in NHL 25. If you missed the last episode, we took on the Anaheim Ducks for our first official regular season game. It was kind of a redemption rematch, so to speak. We played them in the preseason. They ended up getting the better of us in overtime, but this time we came out with our regular season squad. We had the big boys, and boy, oh boy, did they deliver. It was an offensive powerhouse from the Knights. A lot of fun. We held our own in the between the posts, and we're able to pick up 2 points in our first career start. So looking to do the same thing here today. A couple more games have gone along. We are now getting the start against the Tampa Bay Lightning, who are without Steven Stamkos, obviously, you know, moving his ways over to Nashville, but still a very dangerous team, the likes of which you can see on the screen. Nikita Kucherov, Victor Hedman, who's going to have the C strapped to his chest, Braden Point, and a couple others. Looking forward to this one. We got to stay strong. So without further delay, let's get ahead and get our controller settings all figured out, and then we'll dive in and tackle this new matchup. Once again, I just want to thank you guys for all the love and support on the first few videos. It blows my mind how much you guys enjoy watching these and how well the videos do. So we're going to keep pumping them out. Let's keep rolling down this new career mode together and see if we can't steal a job away from the goaltenders and make a run at the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here we go. We're here at the Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay, Florida. You talk about the light show in Nevada. How about the one here for the Bolts? The blue is in full force. We're ready for a tilt between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Las Vegas, Nevada Golden Knights. Let's get it, baby. Look to see if the boys can continue their streak that they had in the first game, where they were just lighting up the lamp early and often, as well as dominating the face-off dot. Already a loss there for iCUE, who in our first game I don't think actually lost a draw at all, and it looks like Stone has a step. Captain against captain. Oh, nice try there. Good save from Vasilevsky. It looked like Hedman may have gotten back in time. He does in fact have the C on his jersey, so we'll have to get used to seeing him as the captain. iCUE now up into the zone, one-on-one with Hedman, and he's making himself known. He's a big body. He's gonna be tough. The computers are actually really good with their sticks in this game. Braden Point back in front, drops it for Hedman. Hedman gets pushed off the puck from Hurdle, but it stays in. Chernak now right in front. Some good puck movement. Where is the puck? Come on, boys, move it out. Pietrangelo gets it up to Thomas Hurdle. Right back in front, risky play. Looks like Braden Point just hit his face off the post. No big deal. Oof. Big hit there on Mark Stone. Hopefully he's okay. A couple bobbles. That did not look good. Oof. I don't know. How do you guys feel about the hits in the comments? Let me know in the comments. Oh my goodness. I have been waiting for this for so long. Thomas Hurdle with a massive goal. A deke. When was the last time we saw a computer come in on a breakaway and actually perform a good deke? He uses the edges, goes backhand, forehand, backhand, and beats Vasilevsky. Oh my word. Let's go, baby. An early goal here again, a breakaway opportunity. He does not make a mistake, capitalizes, and the Golden Knights are up 1-0 here early. If you're wondering why I'm so excited about what just happened, I've played the last, I don't know how many NHLs, and forever the AI would always just come down the ice and take a weird shot instead of trying to dangle. That is the first time in forever that I've seen them actually perform a nice move, and it worked. Let's go, baby. You love to see that. What an absolute goal. Gets behind the defenseman breakaway and undresses Vasilevsky. Woo-wee! You love to see that. The AI are good, man. They are good in this Be a Pro career mode. It's fun to watch. Anyway, what I was talking about is, let me know in the comments, do you guys like the new hitting system? For like the last 2 to 3 games, EA has made like the hitting absurdly ridiculous. Like every small hit is a massive hit, and every hip check is an injury hit. It seems like they just want it to be this arcadey, like old like NHL Fight Night or whatever the heck they used to be called. I'm not sure I like it. And the problem that I have with it is you just flick the thumbstick and you crush somebody, and there's so many injuries in these games. But let me know in the comments if you guys like it or not. Ooh, a nice little sneaky play off the face-off. Winger coming in, taking a short side shot. We're able to grab that one. So we've officially settled into this game. 1-0, 3 shots against. 7 minutes down here in the first period. Barbashev, he had a great first game for us. Looking for that short side. Vasi will hug the post, hit his crest, and hang on for another face-off. Speaking of comments, thank you guys for all the love and support and adding comments. I will try to respond to as many as possible. There's a couple things pointed out. Somebody pointed out that in the preseason game, and I don't know how I didn't catch this because I talked about him a lot during that video, but Adam Henrique was still on the Ducks, which doesn't even make sense because he was on Edmonton at the deadline last year. So there's no reason for him to even be on that roster, even if the latest rosters didn't update. But here we are in the regular season, and we very clearly see that the updates are correct because Stamkos isn't with Tampa Bay. Part of the Vegas lineup is different. Marchessault is on Nashville, things like that. So the update, the update worked, like the roster update. So one of two things may have happened. Either the preseason was bugged out and was using last year's roster, which honestly, I wouldn't put it past this game to have that sort of bug in the game. And then the second thing I can think of is it's not the first time that I've seen weird trades happen before the season starts in this game. Maybe there's a chance Anaheim acquired him back. I don't know. We'll have to see. The only thing I can say is, you know what? We downloaded the latest rosters that were available during early access. They might not be perfect, but again, in Be a Pro, you see so many moves and so many signings that in year 2 the rosters blow up anyway. So it's not the end of the world if 1 or 2 players are inaccurate. But that one definitely was weird. And then the second thing that I saw somebody comment was suggesting to remove the on-ice visuals for the pressure system. I actually agree with that. There's no real reason to have that on all the time, so we've removed that. We'll know when pressure system is active because the boards turn red. I couldn't find somewhere to remove the abilities under the player. I couldn't find that option. I don't know if they got rid of it. But just clean it up a little bit, less clutter on the ice, a better viewing experience. No problem with that. So keep the suggestions coming. I'm always game to improve since you guys love these videos so much. All right, let's get back into the game here. Jack Eichel now up to Brayden McNabb. McNabb, the defenseman, jumping in, loses the puck, but it goes right back to Eichel and a poke check for Victor Hedman. A late change here, and thankfully, I'm not sure who that was, but they got back in time to poke that off Victor Hedman, who seemed to have a little bit of a step there as the big defenseman was looking for a breakaway. Eichel now behind the net. Hago will come in. Holtz there. It's a bit of a mixed lineup as Eichel stays out late. Holtz in front. And it's Eichel with the shot. A good save there for Vasilevsky just to settle this one down. Not a bad first period. Definitely not quite as good as the 4-0 start. Jake Guentzel there. Ooh, big hit along the boards. And oh no. Oh, you hate to see that. He stayed on the bench, so hopefully he's okay. But speaking of Jake Guentzel, new kid in town, kind of made some weird headlines in Tampa this year. You know, they obviously had the news that Steven Stamkos was not going to return, made his way to Nashville. And then you pick up Guentzel from, I think he was still in Pittsburgh, or was it Carolina? Either way, Guentzel was acquired. And it was weird headlines. Like, big save there. And almost immediately. Oh no, the giveaway, man. The giveaway behind the net, and Paul is absolutely alone in front. Oh my gosh, that's a horrible break, man. The puck behind the net squirts free. Right there. Oh, why did it have to land right up? And he gets his own play. What a play by Nick Paul. The puck squirts free off this first shot to the behind the net. He's the only man there. Gets it in front. A block shot goes right to his stick. Oh, that's unlucky, and we're just no chance on that one. Right alone in front. Rookie goaltender Nick Paul finds a way to bury it. It is 1-1 here with 7:56 left in the first period. Oh, God. Unlucky bounce off the defender, man. You hate to see it. It was good positioning by our guy. I can't blame him at all. It just sucks that the rebound went right to Nick Paul's stick, coming back in front from behind the net. 1-1 game. We're going to have to focus up. Here we go. Some good puck movement. All right. William Karlsson. He'll get us back on the board here. A good play to keep that in. Gets the puck to Holtz, and he's going to find William Karlsson right back in the slot, and he just buries it past for his 3rd goal of the season, and more importantly, gets that 1-goal lead back before we head into the intermission. I mean, I think if Hedman uses his stick instead of uses his body, he might have had a chance to block that. I mean, that's just sloppy from Vasilevsky. Goes to use his blocker, his paddle, misses hard, and you can see he's disappointed in that one, but it's a 2-1 hockey game. And just like that, good response from the boys. An unlucky bounce at one end and a really good play to get us back on the other. Let's go, baby. Anyway, what I was saying, let me finish that thought about Tampa Bay. So there was a weird narrative when Gensel came that he has to replace Stamkos. And I think that's so weirdly unfair. And like, I feel like we should all pump our brakes. Like, first of all, the two aren't even comparable right now. Like, you can't compare current Steven Stamkos to current Jake Gensel. Jake Gensel is a young kid coming off some injuries, likely in his prime or approaching his prime. And Steven Stamkos is in the 9th inning of his career, so to speak. Like, he's on the tail end. He signed a deal with Nashville where he'll likely retire. He'll probably go back to Tampa to retire, but you know what I mean. And Gensel is just what he is. And if you try to compare it from old Stamkos, that's not comparable either, because Stamkos was a god, won multiple Stanley Cups, was an absolute pillar for not only this organization, but the community in general. You can't compare the two. Maybe in a couple years when we see what he's able to do with the line of Kucherov and Point, maybe you can come back and see what the two did with their time there. But like, they're not even... Okay, what is going on? A massive save there as... I don't even know if that was... Who was that? Was that Gensel streaking in? And now Kucherov with it? Okay, boys, wake up, please. Anyway, I just think it's unfair. Just let the kid play. He'll have his own career charted out for him. He played along Sidney Crosby for pretty much his whole career so far. He's now playing with another amazing player, Nikita Kucherov. We just got to see how he does. All right. Little sloppy here after the goal, 4:18. Some scary moments in front and another turnover by Whitecloud. We got to shore that up for sure. Eichel streaming in, gets it, loses it to Atkinson. Cam Atkinson, another new Tampa Bay Lightning. It's also going to be interesting just to see how Tampa Bay does in general. Like, the Atlantic, I feel, is like one of, if not the strongest division. And that's not me being biased because I'm a Leafs fan. Like, first of all, the Leafs are an amazing regular season team. You can make fun of their playoff record all you want. They're an amazing regular season team. Then you got Boston, who's still really good, although the Swayman issue is hilarious. You got the other Florida team, who is now the better Florida team, winning the Cup last year. Then you got Detroit, Montreal, and Ottawa, who are all young, pretty solid teams coming up, especially Ottawa. I think if Allmark is healthy and can find his form like he had in Boston, I think Ottawa might make a run for the playoffs. So it's just a hard division. We'll have to see if what Tampa has built up will be good. A big part of that will be due to Vasilevsky. Can he continue his dominating performance? Can he stay healthy? Some back issues there. A lot of unknowns in the Atlantic division. 2:24 left here in the first. Shots are now 11-8 in favor of Vegas, who hold a 2-1 lead. Let's just try and get it to the dressing room. Maybe squeak one more here in as Hannafin looks to get another one. Holtz now. This line's looking good. Barbashev, Holtz, with the help of Hannafin. I feel like this lineup is more noticeable tonight than the Eichel line. Yeah, you had Hurdle. Was it Hurdle who got that first goal? That was so cool to see. All right, big face-off here. Face-offs have looked a little rough so far, and another one lost. Simon over to Darren Radish. Gets it over to Sherry. Sherry in, looking for some help. Sets it up in a pretty televised shot from the point there. I believe that was McDonough. Not a bad game here again. First period almost in the books. Games are not going to be perfect, especially as a rookie. Shutouts are going to be very few and far in between if we even get one. But the point I'm trying to do is when we get the net, as often as or as little as it's going to be, we need to make sure we're ready and not let bad goals affect us. An unlucky break does not define a game. And I would say it's a pretty good first period to follow up a really solid start in our first career game in Anaheim. Holtz now loses the puck. Simon at the end of the period, 8 seconds left. Can we get one more chance? Barbashev over to Holtz. He'll get a shot on net, and it'll look like Vasilevsky will just hold on for one last face-off. 2.6 on the clock, 14 shots now for Vegas. Pretty good period, I would say, all around for the team. There was a couple stretches there where it looked like it was all Tampa Bay, but we wrote the ship with that latest goal. We will head to the intermission. 2-1. Another big hit. That's what I'm talking about. I just hate the hits. It almost breaks my leg. Jeez Louise. Dude's trying out here to tear all my knee, MCL, ACL. Speaking of which, I mean, I feel so bad for Line A. There's been so many injuries in the preseason, man. It's hard to watch. And like, I'm a Leafs fan, and that play was just, that was stupid. There was no need for that. It's from a nobody. He's not even close to making the roster. Bad play, but I mean, hey, look, the league says what he did wasn't punishable, and what Xhekaj did wasn't punishable. So if they set that precedent, nothing's gonna happen. But you just feel sick to your stomach for Line A. I mean, he finally seemed like he was in a good mental space. He was happy to be with Montreal. He looked like he was flying in the preseason. And now he's going to be out 46 months because of an unnecessary play. Sucks. But yeah, a lot of injuries going around in general. Is what it is. It's part of hockey, I guess. But I wish the league would make it a little bit better and more punishable when stupid stuff like that happens. That is an unbelievable tip in front by Kucherov. He just gets the outside of the post. Another couple inches. Literally a game of inches, man. Pietrangelo with a shot on net, and now it looks like Vasilevskiy has settled very nicely into the net. 17 shots against. Time on attack, very much in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. Holtz now over to Hanifin, who steps in and fires a shot off the blocker of Vasi. Cernak up to, it looked like he tried getting to Kucherov, but it was pinched off there by Carlson. Carlson now in support again. Back to the point of Hanifin. Hanifin finds Holtz, and then he'll get that stick, or that puck poked off his stick. Kucherov now, full pressure here. Gensel, he'll be able to clear it, but he loses it momentarily later. Hanifin, he'll go for a skate, passes in front. Holtz, back across to Carlson. Some scary plays across the middle of the ice here. Barbashev, Ivan Barbashev, cutting across. It's going to be Holtz, and it's a nice play there again from these two. They're looking very comfortable here in the early goings of this season. Some chemistry building on this line, probably more than the Eichel and Stone line, if I'm being honest with you. Loud crowd here in the Amalie Arena in Tampa Bay. Carlson stick lifts. That's the 20th shot of the game for the Vegas Golden Knights. Pretty strong showing. Hagel across to Atkinson, who gets absolutely folded, albeit from behind. I'm not sure I like that hit, but it is what it is. White Cloud. He also gets crunched, and this is what I'm talking about. The hits are just so ridiculous. Every tiny hit leaves somebody black and blue and unable to stand up or injured. Like, it's just ridiculous. I wish they would tone down the hitting just a bit. Hurdle now. Eichel gets the loose puck. It's a soft shot on net that Vasilevskiy will have no issue holding on to. 14 minutes left here in the second. It's a pretty good game so far. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Still lots of time. Pietrangelo to Stone. Back to Pietrangelo. Stone fires it on. Block shot against. The defense for Tampa Bay starting to find their form, getting in the way of shots. Thomas Hertl. He'll get that back to Pietrangelo. Somebody shoot the puck. I mean, that's a good play, but I feel like this game is kind of funny because the AI definitely is looking for more plays, but you get one or two things. You get a game where nobody wants to shoot, or you get a game where all they do is shoot. There's never a nice blend. Like, the puck movement, it just needs to end like one or two shorter, and then just take a shot from the slot. If you're alone and you're closing in on the goalie, there's no harm in throwing the puck on net and hopefully you get a weird rebound or trickle in. Or we've seen so many goals go in already like that. Sherry, don't try and get that puck up for Asima, but Pietrangelo is there first. Now up to Hertl. Hertl through the neutral zone, rubs that hit off. And I guess Stone was offside on the far right. Quiet period here from me. I don't even know if I have a save in this period. Maybe one. They may have had one shot in this period, so the boys are doing their job to protect me. Makes the game a little harder because we're not seeing as much action on our end, but Cernak now, he'll get that up to Kucherov. Gets absolutely flattened again. One of these guys are getting injured. One of these dudes are getting injured, man. Like, Gensel has already taken 3 or 4 big hits. There goes Stone. It's just absolutely wild scenes out here. Point. He decides to shoot. We get our first, I think our first shot of the second period. Halfway done now, just about as well. So, not the greatest, kind of a flat-footed effort from Tampa Bay here in period number 2. It's still 2-1 for the Vegas Golden Knights. Hedman looking for that shot. A nice little give and go. Kucherov trying to find Point down low. He just tips it on the net, and we're able to corral that one. Holy jump-ins, Carlson. Please, please get that away from my net. Don't sit there looking for an outlet. Just get it down somewhere. Barbashev gets pushed off the puck, and it squirts into the corner for Point. Braden Point up to Gensel. See if this top line for Tampa can start generating anything. Braden Point now. He'll shoot again. Couple easy saves, but it'll pad the stats nonetheless. Pietrangelo. And all alone, Braden Point. I don't know what just happened to our defenseman, but it was one heck of a play, and Braden Point will beat us with a shot in close. I mean, unfortunately, Pietrangelo gets rubbed off the post, or off the boards. Point doesn't leave the zone. And I mean, that's on Shea Theodore to just stay with this man. If he is not leaving the zone, you got to stay with him. I was in position. I mean, we'll take a quick look at where that beat us. It's one hell of a play, though. We follow him across, and I mean, he just flicks that one up and over. How do I zoom in? There we go. Yeah, I mean, my guy barely reacts in time. Little unfortunate that that's what beats us after so much time in the offensive zone. But yeah, I mean, we're in position. My reaction time on this character is very slow. It is what it is. Braden Point with a beautiful goal, 2-2. Unfortunately, that's just a defensive zone failure. I mean, you get Pietrangelo, who has a winger skating in front of him. He doesn't pass. It gets pushed off the puck. It stays in the zone. Point hasn't exited yet, whereas Shea Theodore did. It's a one-on-one with me and Braden Point. I'm going to say 9 times out of 10, Braden Point finds a way to bury that. All good, 2-2 hockey game. It's been a good period. We just got to stay composed. And I mean, all right, Vassy, we get it. You're an all-star caliber goalie. You're better than me. It's fine. What a save there from Andrei Vasilevsky. And he keeps his team in the game now. Some crazy high-scoring moments here. High-pressure situations. Seems to be picking up a little bit. A little looser, not as tight defensively. Roy now. Skating it through the neutral zone. Will dump it down and chase. It'll be Hedman who gets there first. Can Roy knock him off? No, it'll be Atkinson. Atkinson now gets absolutely flattened by Whitecloud, who gets it up to Colasar. Colasar, the big man who had a great game one for us. Roy, Hedman. Whew, some anxious moments in front of both nets here. Atkinson now. He gets pushed off the puck, and it'll squirt to Thomas Hurdle. Hurdle up to Hannafin, who finds Mark Stone coming off the bench. Here we go. A little bit momentum with this top line. In front. No way. And a block in front by the defenseman of Chernak will save another goal, as we're looking to get one past Vasilevsky, which might be a little tough at this point in the game. Seems absolutely dialed. 24 saves now, 5 minutes left in the second. So he's having a busy game. Crazy, crazy stuff. Here we go now. Face off to the right. Braden Point will win that with the help of Gensel, who gets a quick little sneaky shot. Hurdle has a step. He's using his speed, goes for the shot, misses. I don't think Vasilevsky got a piece of that, but it does say it was a registered shot, so I guess he did. Hurdle. He has Mark Stone going through the middle. He just decides to give it to Braden Point, because why the heck not? Gensel. Gensel now. He shoots off the foot of our defenseman. McDonough, and a tip in front by Braden Point. We just get enough of that for it to squeak on wide. We got to be careful with the players in front. The defense is kind of falling apart in front of us. McDonough now up to Kucherov. Nikita Kucherov. will try to dipsy doodle around his man, but Pietrangelo does a good job, and we have Holtz. Holtz now on a breakaway. He slows up and he allows McDonough to skate back to him, so I'm not quite sure what he was seeing there, whether he was waiting for some help. Looked like his legs may have died out on him. Sherry now tries to dance around Theodore. It's stopped. Pietrangelo now finds Barbashev. Barbashev has a step, and he opts for the one-timer to Carlson, who gets that blocked as well. Pretty good game now we got going. Here we go. Darren Radish. Asimon. He will opt to shoot it as well. Oh, I tried playing that into the corner. Starting to get a little busier here. Took a while in this period for Tampa to really get any sort of shots on net. Another big hit. These hits are so stupid. All right, focus up. Sub 2 minutes in the second period. Hagel. He loses that puck to Holtz. Holtz has been noticeable here in this game. I'm really impressed with him and Barbashev, to be honest with you. All right, what's going on? Somebody just pushed him to the ice. Jeez Louise. Some tweaking out players there. Barbashev gets a cold shoulder from Victor Hedman. And return the favor from Holtz. Holtz now in the corner. Just unable to get it into really any sort of rhythm here in the last 5 to 6 minutes for the Vegas Golden Knights, with Tampa Bay getting some really nice scoring chances. 14 seconds left. One more opportunity down the ice. Carlson now into the Tampa Bay zone, looking for somebody. Gets it out in front to Hannafin, who tries to dangle and goes a little bit too wide into the stiff shoulder of the captain, Victor Hedman. And we got a 2-2 hockey game with 20 minutes of play left. And I mean, just a little bit of defensive miscue. I tried following him as best as I could. He stretched out and beat me on the short side. That's the difference. 2-2. Let's get after it. Still a good game going. Not out of reach by any means. Anybody's game. 28 to 16 shots. Shows you where the majority of the play has been. It's just we need to get a little bit more structure going with some of these passes. Here we go. Jack Eichel down in front. Shoots it. And that's a great save with traffic in front of him from Vasilevsky. Showing why he is still one of the best goaltenders in the league. I mean, this is going to be Kucherov absolutely getting flattened. Probably a pretty dangerous hit if I'm going to... They just don't make sense. Like, that hit gets thrown so often, and in real hockey, that's a penalty. Every time. Yeah, EA's like, we love it. Oh, what a play! A face-off win in the offensive zone. It's Pietrangelo who finds Eichel, who wins the draw, cuts to the middle, and beats Vasilevsky in nearly an identical spot to the shot he just took. What a play! What an absolute beautiful set play. A little tic-tac-toe, give and go. Eichel, Pietrangelo, back to Eichel, and in the back of the net. And we have a 3-2 lead early here in the third period. And I mean, you can say maybe Vashi should have had that based on the save he made right before, but come on, what a good set play off the faceoff. Gets himself in a scoring position, and it's in the back of the net. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Alex now up to Mark Stone. Mark Stone across. We got some puck movement now, ladies and gentlemen. They came out to play in the third. Another good opportunity, and Vasilevsky rightfully holds onto the puck. Now it's LA, or I gotta stop saying LA. I'm so used to saying LA, man. Holy crap, dude. We don't play for LA anymore, in case you haven't noticed, but when you do 100 videos of playing with LA, you start to say LA a lot more. Vegas, we are the Golden Knights. It doesn't roll off like the Kings do. The King has, oh my gosh, we come across to Rob Gensel. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1. Stone has Theodore. And if that wasn't a defenseman, you love to see the defenseman jumping up there. I think that's so cool. But if that was Jack Eichel or somebody a little bit more skilled, as now the big man Victor Hedman, he will try to score, and we'll stop that. Both defensemen now getting involved for both teams. And this is just so much fun to watch right now. Back and forth action. We have more than half a period. 16 minutes left in this third. 32 to 18 shots. Vegas leads 3-2, not the Kings. Carlson, he corrals that around and gets that up to Barbashev. Barbashev loses the puck in front, and we have to make a big save on the doorstep from Cirelli, who's looking to tie this one up. That is way too many giveaways in front of the net right now. I'm not enjoying that. Happy I made the save, scared that I even had to. Holtz now. Another change for the defenseman of Tampa Bay, Carlson. He'll streak in, looking for an open man. Can't find it, but it'll be Holtz coming in to help him out. Kicks the puck behind the net. Barbashev decides to go away from it. Atkinson over to McDonough. Sorelli. Poked away with a good stick. Come on, boys. Let's keep this up. Pretty solid game we got. Took us a while to get into that second period, but man, since then it's been kind of back and forth, fast-paced action. Vasilevsky now up to 30 saves, so even with the 3 goals, he is still absolutely dialed in. Radish now! White Cloud, how do you not get that puck? Oh, our defense are just so oblivious right now in front of the net. Can I have Hedman and Chernak? Connor Sheary in the perfect position, and I mean that's just a rebound that I can't give up, but like White Cloud's not even remotely challenging Connor Sheary. He's right with them. I mean, it's just a juicy rebound from a kid, and you can see the reaction time is just so late. And they get back onto the board, tying this one up 3-3. That's rough. All right. We got to do the gamer lean forward now. It's time to buckle up. On the 21st shot, Connor Sheary buries it past the young rookie goaltender. That is just so unlucky that we've had people in position and they don't even challenge for the puck. Like, again, the rebound is totally my fault. I'm not saying I could control it. It's what we got. We got like a 60 overall rating on rebound control, but in that situation, you got a man with your player. You're hoping that he can get a stick or a body on it. It just doesn't. It's an easy tap-in goal. Now we got to focus up. Please! I should have held on to that. I should have known. The AI defensemen for my team right now are just not coordinated, and I need to be holding on to these pucks. Stone comes back to help out. Get this puck out, boys. No, another turnover. Dorofeyev now gets that up, and it's White Cloud. White Cloud will skate it through the neutral zone. Looking for a man. He too turns it over. And now we have a change. Oh, thank God they didn't get that one pass. Our dude just skates straight to the ice. The forward covering for the defenseman. Oof, some miscues here from the Vegas Golden Knights. Roy, some third, fourth line action maybe here for a minute. Roy muscles. Hedman off the puck. Gets it in front. And that's Mark Stone with a diving attempt one-handed. That was really cool to see. Left there for Hedman. Gensel. Back behind the net. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Woo! Oh, my gosh. I think we got a piece of that and it deflected off over. Okay, well, they're out of the zone. Just so I don't forget. I'm 99% sure I got a piece of that. Look how alone he is with 2 people. That is, I know they're not defensemen, but that is Jack Eichel and Mark Stone staring at Braden Point alone. Oh my Lord. What a save. What an absolute save at a very crucial time. Bounces it off the outside of the post. Oh my gosh, we are centimeters now. Game of inches, we're playing with centimeters. Holy jumpins'. Oh, that one got the heart rate up. 8:30 left now in the third period. A beautiful save from both ends of the ice. This game could be wide open. This could be an 8-8 game in its own. Cernak now back across to Sorelli. Sorelli gives it down to Atkinson, who curls back in his zone. Finds Hagel. Hagel's alone. And Sorelli is a step behind the defense. Guys, we're going to have to adjust. Like, the IQ is so good in this game. You're telling me... Oh, poke check. You're telling me that the IQ can't learn that he's going to be there every single time? I really doubt that. Let's go. A poke check in front, sends it into the corner, and Holtz is able to get this one out. He goes in. That's an easy save for Vasilevsky. Oh, my gosh. The intense moments right now, every shot having eyes for the net. Come on, guys. We got 6:44 left in the third. It's been a good game. Defense has been a little sluggish, slow to pick up people. Here we go, Hannafin. He's been good off the draw, trying to get that shot towards the net. McDonough behind his own. Barbashev now putting the pressure onto McDonough. What a player this guy is turning out to be for this Vegas squad. Holtz back in front to Carlson. Another good blocker save. Now we're approaching 40 shots from Vegas. Full pressure again, but it's going to be Radish who gets the puck, and he'll skate it out, relieving any pressure there. Atkinson gets in. Glove save. Probably risky to keep playing these out, but we want to keep this one going. 5 minutes left now in the third period. Tie game 3-3. Pretty good one here, Bruin. Colasar now gets pinned along the board, kicks it down low, but it's going to be Victor Hedman first. Roy causing havoc. Let's go. All right, that's him battling with Sorelli. That's a pretty good little effort there. The old man can still play. Oh, no. Guys, what is our defense doing? Why are there so many turnovers from White Cloud? Holy crap, there's so many giveaways right now. Not a great game from the defense line, that's for sure. I think the coach might have words for you after this one. Doing our best to just hang on. We're approaching 30 shots. 2:42 left on the clock now. Next goal wins territory. Colasar. Oh, and it's a green one-timer from Tomasz Hertl, but it's blocked in front. That one's got a sting. Kucherov now. Point. Braden point to Kucherov. Kucherov looking for a goal here in this one. He'll get it up. Stone now. Up to Noah Hannafin to Tomasz Hertl. Hertl with a step behind. Gets it in front. But a nice stick there. Oh, gosh. Oh, what a save! Stacks the pads at the last second and stops Nikita Kucherov on a breakaway opportunity. Oh my God, my heart is just a-going. What a game we got brewing here. Excitement all around. Holy jumpins'. Guys, you can't have somebody like Nikita Kucherov step behind you like that. You could see that coming from a mile away. Help a young man out. Mark Stone now, Theodore, in the dying seconds of this period. 48 left on the clock. It'll be Vasilevsky with his 36th save of the game. One more shot for 40 shots. Oh, I'm out of breath. That was intense. I didn't know what to do, and then I was like, I think he's just going to go for a shot, so I just poke checked, and thankfully I stacked the pads to the right side. Pietrangelo to Mark Stone. 40 shots now in the game for Vegas. 3-3 hockey game. What a battle we got going here in this. Is Florida the Sunshine State? Or is that California? Either way, sunny Florida. Chernak now up to Atkinson. Atkinson streaking down the left side. He'll take a shot from a sharp angle. Oh no. Oh my gosh. We are just holding this team in it. Can Mark Stone come down the ice and score? Can Mark Stone come down the ice and score? No, what a save by Vasilevsky. This is a goaltender duo here late in this period. Back-to-back high in tight pressure situation. I mean, we're just letting them walk out freely. Like they're getting back in front. Oh man, out of the two games we've played, this is by far the most intense. 20.5 on the clock. Face-off won by Tampa once again. Not the greatest night in the dot. White Cloud, don't you dare give this away now. 13 seconds left. Can this second line, Barbashev, find something here? Turnover, Hagel now. 5 seconds left. And we will hold on to that one. I'm just going to play this in the corner and we will... Oh my gosh! I just about fell off my chair. I just about puked and fell off and pooped my pants. What a save here on Kucherov. Absolute desperation to the max. Oh, we'll at least gain a point. 3-on-3 hockey coming up next. What a banger we got here in episode 3, but really game number 2. All right, guys, come on. Focus up. Focus up. Face-off win by Jack Eichel. It'll be Pietrangelo who comes back to play it. All the way across back to Eichel, who finds Stone, who's stuck on the bench. Oh, no. Oh, a big save on another breakaway. So from Stone getting stuck on the bench, we now have a 2-on-1 opportunity. And it's a good save there from Vasilevsky again, who has looked rock solid since the third goal beat him. To be fair, both goalies are getting a lot of action in this one. They're up to 34, so we're at a 31 save performance. Another face-off win, but it's stolen back. Stolen back again by iCUE. Come on, boys. Stay with it. Stay with it. iCUE. Oh, no. Gives it away. Kept in somehow. Oh, what a turn. What a play. Let's go. What an absolute beautiful play there. Pietrangelo keeps that in. iCUE works hard along the boards. Spots Stone, who stutter steps the defenseman, waits just a moment, and then beats Vasilevsky coming back the other side, and we pick up another win. 2 points secured in an unbelievable goalie duel here in Tampa Bay. Look at that spin off of the captain. Hedman lets Stone walk in, captain on captain, and Vasilevsky, who's looked so good all game, has nothing left there. And it's going to be Mark Stone burying it in overtime to see the Vegas Golden Knights pick up a 4-3 win and continue this beautiful start to the season at 4-1-0. Let's go, baby. You love to see it. Oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever saved that many breakaways in one game. Whew. Even if we ended up losing that one, I would have been proud of how I played. What a game here. An 9-11 save percentage, allowing 3 goals and still getting that shows you how hard we had to work. All right, 2-0 start to start our young career. Florida up next. We don't get the start, obviously, so we'll simulate till our next game like we always do. Do the boys continue? They do not. They lose to the Stanley Cup defending champions. Got some training hours, 9 training hours. This is a good one here. Glove low, please. There we go. Yeah, we'll put a couple into that. We'll put one into... Ooh, that's a 4-hour training session. I almost feel like I should put it into rebound control. We just talked about that. Dang, there's so many things to work on. It's going to be so hard to get to a position that we need to actually be like a good starting goaltender. King's up next. It looks like we may get the start against our former team. And I say former, obviously this pro never played for them, but myself. What do we got here, coach? So this is the first time you're going up against our rival, LA. Expect a tough game against them. I'm ready, coach. These are the type of games I play for. They are no different than any other team. You put just 2 points in the bank for us. I don't want to be a... I said I was going to pick the star one. This is a tough league. There is no easy teams to play against. We'll win it. I'm confident. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. I promised another win. Do we win 3 straight games to open our career? Or do we let the management down after a very cocky response? We'll find out in the next video. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching these first few videos. It's been an absolute blast to be back in this series. A lot of fun games coming up. Stay tuned. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Turn the notification bell on so you get notifications anytime a new NHL video drops. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, and we will catch you back here in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.